Um, Dear Supreme Commander Klavan, knower of all things, that is, in fact, at least somebody got my titles right today. I believe you are right when you say anger is the devil's cocaine. My problem is that whenever my mother-in-law is around, I want to run to the bathroom and snort a couple of lines of metaphorical cocaine. My mother-in-law, is a truly damaged person. This is from Laura. It's a truly damaged person without joy or hope and makes herself difficult to be around. Her interaction with us is always negative. She ridicules our Christian faith, criticizes our parenting, and is jealous of the life we've made in another state away from her. I know I should be forgiving and patient with someone so joyless, but I find myself angered now just at the sound of her name. How do I let go of my anger and treat her as Christ would? Thank you for your amazing show. I listen to you every day. Well, thank you for that. First of all, Laura, one of the names of Satan is the accuser. They call him the accuser. And one of the things he does is he makes you feel shame about things that you don't have to feel shamed about. Annoying people are annoying, and you're going to be annoyed by them. That is just the natural fact of things. If you sit down to have a picnic and a bunch of bees, a swarm of bees come by, you're going to be put out. You're going to be annoyed. If your mother-in-law is coming over and criticizing you and attacking you and hating on you and making you feel bad, you're going to be annoyed. You can't help being annoyed. So get rid of the part of the chain here where you bother yourself for being annoyed. You really only have to take care of two things. One is that you have to treat her kindly. You have to treat her with respect. Look, as you say, this is a person who is really damaged, who has really damaged her own life, it sounds like, by her philosophy. She's cut herself off from God. She's cut herself off from faith. And she's obviously quite angry. It seems to me, this is a guess, I don't know you guys, but a good guess, I think, that she's quite angry that you have become the chief female figure in her son's life and have essentially replaced her. That is the natural way of things. That's the way things are supposed to be. William Faulkner said a woman and her mother-in-law are natural enemies. That's why. So, you want to treat her with kindness and patience and respect, even though she's being critical and ticks you off. And the way you do that is try and listen. And when you fail, because she annoys you so much, just move on and try again. Go back to the beginning and try again. Don't sit around beating up on yourself. She's annoying. You got annoyed. That's okay. But just try and treat her with kindness and respect, because she has really not got a very good life. And she's angry and jealous at you. She's angry you took her son away and moved away, and that she feels that your better way of living is rejecting her, which in a sense it is. That's the first thing. So you want to treat her with kindness and respect. And the way you do this, try to maintain a sense of humor, try to tease her out of it a little bit, try to talk to her about what's on her mind, try to divert her from her criticism of you, to talk to her about what's in her life, what she's thinking about, listen to her, talk about her life and her concerns, and maybe you can get her off of the sort of anger train that she's obviously on herself. The other thing, though, is that the anger feels bad. If you're angry when you just hear the sound of her voice, just hear her name, that's anger that is going past what she's doing to you. That's something that's happening inside yourself. My guess on this is that people get angry like that when they feel threatened. Your husband probably doesn't see all the stuff you see in his mother. He probably has some more affection for her than you do. He probably is more patient with her than you are. Maybe he's used to her. He maybe doesn't see that she does this. Remember, she does this to everybody. It's not just you. You're a special target because you took her son, but she's like this with everybody. But he may not see it, so maybe you feel that she's edging in, trying to get some power in your household, that she has a previous claim on your husband, so maybe you're afraid that that's going to come back again. It sounds to me like your husband and you are pretty solid, that you've got it figured out, that you know where you're going. Don't be afraid to talk to him about this, about your fears, about what makes you unhappy. Don't be afraid to talk to him, not in an accusing way, but in a collaborative way, about things that he can do to help you out here and take some of the pressure off, because I'm sure a lot of it is coming down on you. Make sure he understands how bad you feel about it, and try and work through what is making you angry. Where do you feel threatened? Where do you feel like she's got some power over you? Because in real life, she doesn't have any power over you. She hasn't got anything. You don't.